It's Wednesday the 8th of May 2019 and I'm back again in the area that I'm in the process of reclaiming. Now, there wasn't a lot done with this, to be honest, over the last couple of months. It was just left to soak out. So having looked at it again, we found was 2 or 3 areas that were still very wet, took too long to soak. So one of them was here, and I had the man back with the digger. He done a bit of a raveling job to try and loosen up the soil, and we also dug this shore there. And down here we dug another shore here. Now you can see yourself, water, even though they're only a couple of days old, the water is already collecting in them, so there's obviously still moisture in the ground. Whereas if you compare that, for example, with this shore that was dug in February, that I've just scraped up because I'm going to stone it now, it's dry. And the ground here is absolutely lovely and dry. Incredible. I found it hard to believe that the shoring would work that effectively, but it did. So we have this shore here, which will take a couple of months really to remove the water and bed in. As you can see there, lots of water in it, and you can get the smell of the decaying organic matter here where it was opened up. So the plan now is, as you can see, I have used the transport box, I've used a grape, and I've used the old trusty garden rake, and I've spent the equivalent of 2 days here raking, gathering and cleaning up the shores and doing a bit of sawing of the timber pile there. Now I have a little bit left to do over here, maybe about 3 or 4 hours work, and then the whole lot is ready for seeding. Again, there's frost promised, believe it or not, in May until the end of the week. So with that in mind, I'm not going to put down any seed, but as soon as that frost risk has passed, I'll be seeding this, and I'll continue cutting out that so I can burn those bushes there. Very pleased. There's not too much soil, I suppose. That's the only problem here on this, but there should be enough for seed to take. It'll need a bit of TLC and it'll need a bit of farmyard manure and stuff like that, but it has got, as we know already, 3 tons of farmyard manure over the last while, so it is fairly fertile. I'm going to gather up these piles later on. They're not a priority at the moment, but I'm very pleased with the way it has turned out and dried out. I've also fenced it. Now that's really only a temporary fence because sheep wire won't keep out cattle, but I'll be putting up barbed wire and electric fence around that in the next few days. Now you can see the clouds are gathering, you can hear the cuckoo, and it's getting dark, and it's been drizzling here for the last 10 or 15 minutes, and there is heavy rain forecast. So I'm going to finish up here and we'll come back to this at a later stage.